Welcome back to New York City, everybody. I'm Coach Todd, and I am here to remind you that we are going to be starting a new strength cycle. We have our strength and conditioning Saturdays in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, and Queens every Saturday. We have a two-part workout. The first part has a strength focus. The second part is partner conditioning. The strength focus, we switch every 6 weeks, and we are about to switch. We are going from thrusters to our new movement, Hang Power Snatches. So what I did is I took the programming that's going to be coming up, I sent it here to Coach Brian. Coach Brian is the head coach of Manhattan Barbell Club, as well as a national lifter. I sent it to him so he could give us his initial thoughts of what people should expect, what they might feel, or just kind of what he would be looking for if he was coaching these events. So, Coach, what do you think?
I love the Hang Power Snatch, one of my favorite movements to develop the snatch, especially working on power and working on a good receiving position.
Great.
So, going over the movement itself, you have a pull to hang. Do you mind demonstrating?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that pull to hang, you're going to be working on a nice vertical finish. So Todd's going to demonstrate. He's going to pause at the top here, making sure he's balanced and fully extended, and he'll come down. And then he's going to perform whatever desired number of hang power snatches. So let's just do like 3 reps here. Excellent. And you notice on that last rep, he paused for about 3 seconds in that receiving position. Now the important thing with this movement I find in that hang position is when you set up, is you want to lower down with a controlled descent. Often I'll see people, they'll lower down and they'll just drop into that hang position and they end up forward on their feet, or they end up pushing their knees forward and the shoulders back, and it's not in an optimal position to produce force for that hang power snatch.
Kind of like when you're squatting, you want to control the descent of the squat and not just drop and then catch yourself at the bottom, as newer athletes sometimes do. Yeah.
More advanced athletes, once they've developed that positioning and that technique, and even the coordination, yeah, they can get away with descending very quickly. But for most people with the newer movement, you want to go relatively slow and controlled into that start position.
Nice, okay. Anything else, any other thoughts that you had when you were looking at the programming?
I like the pause in the receiving position. Oftentimes when I see people do power snatches incorrectly, they have a tendency to be leaning backwards. They have this sort of muted hip position. So that pause can allow you to get yourself into a better squat position. You can also double check your foot position, making sure it's in a squat stance, not too wide or not too narrow.
Yeah, and so if you've been doing the cycles with us, this isn't the first time you're going to see the pull to hold. This isn't the first time you're going to see the pauses. We did that on our cleans, the pull to hold and the pauses, for many of the reasons that Coach Brian just said, really taking your time, trying to feel those positions, giving you time to correct the positions before you then do that next rep. If you don't correct the positions in the moment, then you're just going to start creating this habit that you always go to that bad position. Great, thank you. Any final thoughts? Anything else that you had that popped to mind?
I saw initially you started off with 4 reps, then 3 reps, and you're progressing lower to single repetitions.
Yep.
I would recommend with the first 2 weeks, with the 4 and 3s, stay fairly light, less than what you would consider a 4 rep or a 3 rep max. You want to have some reps in the tank. You're learning a new movement, a new complex. It's best to undershoot initially, and then towards the last few weeks, then I would aim for higher rates.
Yeah, that's great. We're often trying to encourage athletes, particularly in the beginning, to feel it out, to take their time, not to make every day a test day. So it's helpful having a very experienced lifter reiterate that for our newer lifters. So one more point of view or one more voice. Well, that is awesome. I appreciate your help so much. I know that everyone's going to appreciate your feedback here. If you are interested in Weightlifting Club here in Manhattan, again, Coach Brian is the head coach of it. You can look down in the description, and the link to his Instagram and his website's going to be there. Otherwise, hopefully I or one of our other coaches, Coach Tony, Coach Sarah, or Coach Cole, sees you at a workout sometime soon. Swipe up down below if this is on social media, and then you can sign up right now. Thanks so much. Take care. That was great. Yeah, that was great. Thank you so much.
That was a pretty good first take.
Yeah. Sometimes the first takes don't go well.